Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning. Hello, Mr. Raj. Ranjan, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. And
Hmm.
how have you been?
I'm a little under the weather, but overall doing fine. So, how are you feeling? How's
Okay.
the throat issue?
Uh, it's not recovered yet.
Okay.
It's not healed. Yeah.
Hmm. Do you
And
try
how
any
was your
home
day?
remedies? Sorry?
Yeah. I try
Yeah.
kadha and uh, milk with
Turmeric?
turmeric. Yeah, milk with turmeric. So
That
these
really
are the
works.
herbs which I take, and it's good. What
Right,
about
right.
you?
Like the home remedy part?
No. The way you explained, you are feeling a bit under weather.
Yes. I'm feeling a bit under weather. I'm feeling a little exhausted. The weekend was fine. We had some guests who had come over, so that kept us busy. But yeah, probably that's the reason why. No, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay, great.
And another thing that I wanted to bring to your notice
Mm-hmm.
and to discuss on this a little further, pronunciation part. So there is a big confusion. What I have come to notice that there is a confusion because
Not
of
sun, confusion.
confusion because of uh, American and British pronunciation, like
Okay.
privacy or privacy,
Yes.
advertisement or advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it gets overwhelming, not
Right.
to that extent, because no matter what you speak, it, both are correct. So people can understand that way as well. Because major thing is to express yourself. What I'm trying to ask
Mm-hmm.
is sometimes whenever we explain these things, we should always be clear about the differences
Right.
or not.
Uh,
Why I brought this
hmm.
because I was using the word advertisement, and then I was being said that okay, advertisement is wrong. Advertisement would be accurate.
To be honest, these things mattered, privacy versus privacy, advertisement versus advertisement. These things mattered a lot, I think, many years ago. But now, if you notice, both American and British content is flooding the Indian markets. So, your
Right.
pronunciation will mostly be influenced by the kind of content that you consume, right? It
Yeah.
will definitely be influenced by that. In school, our teachers always told us follow the British way of pronunciation. Let's not mistake it with accent, just the pronunciation we are talking, right? But to be very honest, Raj, there is no one right way to do it. You can follow the British way also, the American way also, whatever comes naturally to you. For instance, there are some words which, when I pronounce in the British English way, it sounds unnatural when I try to pronounce it, right? It seems very unnatural, it seems very forced. Similarly, when I
Okay.
pronounce the same word in the American way, it doesn't stand out too much, right? It blends with the way I talk. So I adopt it. So yeah, depending on whatever you feel gels well with your accent, with your pronunciation, you can definitely go for that. I don't adhere to any rule that you have to follow only one way. I truly do not believe that.
Yeah, of course. But one thing that I wanted to share
Hmm.
that whenever we are discussing such thing, we should be
Hmm.
clear that we can't call it wrong. We
Yes, we
have to
cannot call
explain
it
it.
wrong. Yeah, truly.
So
Truly.
on that part, I was a bit confused on that vivacious as well. I searched that, and is it vivacious or vivacious?
Vivacious. I usually say it's vivacious.
But when I searched it on Google, I could not find that.
Okay, you can say vivacious. Vivacious.
Yeah.
Okay, you can surely say vivacious. No worries. It's fine. You can follow whichever you want, and it's totally fine. As long as the pronunciation is right, and it's a little tricky to look at a word and correctly guess its pronunciation in English. It always helps to maybe Google it a little bit, and then our doubts will be put to rest. That's what I do. There was one word, I'll spell it out for you because right now the chat option is not there, else I would have typed it. Silhouette.
Yeah,
It's silhouette, right? It's
silhouette.
silhouette.
Yeah, silhouette.
Yes, yes, yes. So when I encountered this word for the first time, I pronounced it in an extremely incorrect way.
Yeah,
Okay, very wrong. Because these words are unfamiliar. The basic words we can find some relation with the words that we already know and maybe try to pronounce it. But very unfamiliar words, it definitely we need to Google it out, check the pronunciation. That will surely make it much easier, right? What do you have to say?
definitely. And another word that I would like to bring is MENACE.
Sorry,
So MENACE.
menace,
Yeah. So I used to pronounce it like Minak.
menace.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
only today I searched it because all this pronunciation thing was going in my mind.
Yeah.
So when I read this in one of the article, I searched it and then got the correct one.
Great.
So
There was a
what
very
would you like
popular
to say on
cartoon.
this?
There was a very popular cartoon. The name was Dennis the Menace. Dennis was a small guy, small boy, who was quite mischievous but pure-hearted.
Okay,
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 so he used to cause trouble everywhere he went. So he was called Dennis the Menace.
okay. So
The
that context is
comic
a good
strips
one
are
to
still
recall it. I
available.
remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, the comic strip is still available actually. You can go on Google and just type Dennis the Menace, Dennis, that's the name. Okay, and type
Okay,
Dennis the Menace comic strips. So you will be able to see small, small strips of what Dennis usually does. So, yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And another word that is coming to my mind, uh,
Hmm.
I always get confused. Is it deceased or deceased? Deceased. I think deceased is the
Deceased.
right.
It is
Deceased.
deceased. I
Yeah,
mean, someone who has
deceased.
passed away. That one you're saying, right? The deceased.
Yeah,
Someone
right,
who's
right.
yeah. It's the deceased.
Okay, so let's move ahead.
That's all. That's what you had as doubt.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
anything from your side on pronunciation, how to hold.
Yes, this particular word, deceased, right? So now there is a very similar sounding word, diseased.
Yeah,
So we have to be very careful with the sir and zer pronunciation here. That is going to make a world of difference, right?
yeah,
Deceased, someone who has passed away. Diseased is somebody who is suffering from some kind of illness.
right,
So that's the difference. So when you are pronouncing such words, it always helps to pronounce it slowly. If we make a mistake, it makes sense to go back and correct it, and take it step by step, in a steady manner and not rush into it.
right.
Right? Very well. Great. And English is a language. It's heavily influenced by words from different languages, French, Italian, Spanish. So most of the times we also follow the same pronunciation, even though the spelling is a little different. For instance, we have this drink, right? Mojito. Most people call it mojito. Would you like to give it a try and come up with the right pronunciation? I would like to have a lemon mojito if I say that. Am I correct?
Uh, this is new for me, so I don't think so. I know the right one.
Okay. It's actually mojito. Mojito. Okay. That's the correct word. Some people even say mojito. That is also very common. All right. But here, even though J is present, it's pronounced as he. Right. Even in pizza, you have that topping which people mostly call jalapeno. Would you like to pronounce that? Is jalapeno the correct pronunciation?
Another new word for me.
Okay, jalapeno. Sorry, when I'm saying that, no, it's a pizza topping. I'm sure you might have tried it out. You have olives and that green spicy pepper kind of thing. Here, even though the spelling is Jala, the Ja is pronounced as jalapeno. Jalapeno, okay, hal. So,
Okay.
in most of the English words which have been derived from other countries, J is pronounced as her, because in that language it is similar to this. So we have to
Yeah,
be
right.
very careful about these nitty gritty. So I always say, whenever you encounter an unfamiliar word, don't just rely on your instincts. It always helps to do a bit of research.
Another thing that
Hmm.
came to my mind,
Yeah.
that comes to my mind right now
Yeah.
is, uh, somebody was saying that X, Y, and Z. So if you call it Z, it is wrong.
It's not
When
wrong.
I saw,
Yeah.
when I searched it,
Hmm.
then I came to know that okay, it is not wrong.
Yes.
It's Z is the accurate one according to
Hmm.
British, and
British
Z
English.
is the accurate according to American.
The American English.
So when
Absolutely.
you explain these things, you have to be careful. Like there are so many YouTube videos. First, I got to know that, and after that, I was like, okay, was I pronouncing it wrong throughout my life?
Hmm.
And then it's good that I am a bit inquisitive. Otherwise, if I could have uh, believed it easily,
Yeah.
I would have taught it to my students as well. That okay, Z is wrong. Till today, we were pronouncing it wrong. So
Yeah.
we have to pronounce it like Z instead of Z. Instead
Yes.
of zebra, we have to pronounce zebra.
Yes.
That
Zebra.
that
Some people call
that
it
is my
zebra.
main concern. That
Yeah.
what if somebody
Hmm.
picks it from there and they go on to explaining like this. So whenever we are uh, delivering any such thing, we
Hmm.
should clear that okay, Z is the American pronunciation
American way,
and Z is the uh,
British way.
British way.
Yes, truly. And because in schools and colleges, traditionally educators follow the British way of pronunciation. We are taught that to be Z.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. And I mean,
Hmm.
I would like to, the way I gave you the example, that
Yes.
why I was a little worried.
Hmm.
And then I was thinking about this, and then a song came to my mind
Hmm.
from a movie called Hum Saath Saath Hai,
Hmm.
maybe ABCD. The way the whole letters are pronounced,
Hmm.
and then the song goes on. So in that song, they have pronounced it as Z. Then I thought of searching it that okay, it cannot be wrong because they are the researchers.
Hmm.
Whenever it is pronounced in movies, they generally pronounce it correctly.
Hmm. Yes, in the
So
movies,
they
yes.
searched it, and it was quite overwhelming for me at that point of time because I was not able to come to right thing. So it took me a lot
Hmm.
to search.
Yes, yes, yes,
Like
yes.
I should have
Yeah.
believed on Google, but I could not do that somehow. I mean, for some reason, why I
Uh-huh.
thought in another way, and why it took me that long. It also depend on your mood and so many other things.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. It's okay. It's okay. It's all a part of the learning process. You know, the misunderstandings, misconceptions, and clearing these misunderstandings. It's all a part of the learning process because at the end of the day, none of us are native speakers. Not me, not you, not anyone. So
Right.
mistakes are bound to happen. Trust me. I also make mistakes, right? I'm human at the end of the day, right? But then
Yeah,
when someone
definitely.
gives me a correction like Mega, this is not how it's pronounced, that's the correct way, it opens a new way of thinking for me. I become more cautious. I'm like, okay, next time I'll pay more attention. So everyone is learning, and that's what makes it so much fun, I guess, learning a new language
Yeah,
because
of course. But
learning.
what I was trying to say is
Yeah.
that whenever we are explaining, we
Hmm.
should at least be not confident if we are not to, if we are not to. Uh, I mean, we think that we do not have 100% knowledge.
Hmm.
We should try to express it, or maybe I'm going the wrong way.
No, no, no. You are going the correct way. Yes, we should not. tell anybody that this is wrong, that is
Yeah,
correct, should proceed with caution. Yes, I will. I completely agree with you. Yes, yes, you're right. Great, Raj. Great, awesome. So yeah, I think from time to time such reminders are needed. Humility is needed. So yeah, it's very
yeah,
important.
right, right,
Yeah.
right.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for your valuable inputs. So yes, anything else that you would want to discuss?
Mm, nothing. It's up to you. I can't think of anything now.
No worries. I think we just have another 5 more minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So I want to know that in your journey of learning English, was there any particular concept that baffled you for a very long time? There are some concepts that we can grasp easily, and there are some concepts which take us a little more time to get a hold of, right? So, what was that tricky concept for you? It could be grammar or any particular sentence structure, a phrase, maybe any concept.
Mm. To be honest, the journey is ongoing.
Hmm.
So I think even today I feel overwhelmed
Mm-hmm.
whenever it comes to vocabulary and
Okay.
pronunciation. And the major part is the non-verbal communication. The way
Yes.
I'm getting the feedback that no matter how much I have tried, I have not been able to come to a certain position from where I feel that
Huh.
okay, this is it. At least I have come uh, at a point from where I sound confident every time, no matter what answers or what topic I'm answering on.
Yes. 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 Truly. Hmm. Okay. Fine.
So,
And hmm.
uh, i- vocabulary and pronunciation, these two are overwhelming part for me even today. And
Hmm.
when it comes to grammar,
Hmm.
I think that because I'm a grammar Nazi, for sure, I have problem in that as well. But
Hmm.
for communicative English,
Hmm.
I think I'm good in that.
Hmm.
And for communicative English, whatever grammar is needed, we should not focus on that more in a way that we have to be grammatical, grammatically correct all the time. It's not possible, especially no matter which language you take. For example, I have been speaking Hindi since my
Yes.
childhood. Yet
Yes.
I'm not grammatically correct, and I
Yes.
have not seen anybody in my area or in my network
Hmm.
to be truly perfect in their language.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says train aa raha hai, even
Hmm.
when they know that train is uh, female,
Hmm.
like train aa rahi hai
Hmm.
or
Yes.
हवा बह रहा है instead of हवा बह रही है, अच्छी हवा
Huh.
बह रही है.
This is very confusing for me also when it comes to learning Hindi. Every word has like a gender, so you have to be very mindful of that. So it's the
Yeah,
tricky part for me in Hindi.
definitely. So but at the same time, if you are a tutor or if you are a teacher, these things matter. You need to be grammatically correct. So on that front, even grammar is something which haunts me. That okay, till now I have worked this much, yet I'm not able to be in a certain position from where I could say that yes, I have at least 100% knowledge in particular chapter or particular
Hmm.
uh, lesson, no matter what you take,
Right.
adjective or noun or whatever it is.
Right, right, right. I think you would make the perfect fit for an English teacher at a school or at a college because I think your concepts are very strong. So, and in school, it's not, you don't have to be very interactive. You have a lot of work pressure. You need to cover the syllabus. You need to be very perfect with what you're teaching the learners and stuff, right? So, you need to be very careful about that. So, I think you would surely make a good fit for the role of a teacher in a classroom, etc. Even for online communication platforms, your grammar and everything, vocabulary, I think in every feedback I give you that excellent usage of vocabulary in the sessions. I always give you that, right? The one thing that can surely help you or propel you forward in this direction would be maybe um, getting to know more topics in general, a little bit of movies, right, a little bit of current affairs, a little bit of some maybe music, a little bit of food. So just expanding your horizons, that would make a world of difference, and you will be comfortable having a conversation with anyone on any topic, because on these platforms, you meet so many different types of learners. I'm sure you're more than aware of it.
Yeah, of
They're
course.
not interested to talk about the topic at hand, and then instantly you have to understand their likes and switch the topic and have a conversation, ask relevant questions. If you just widen your horizons more, it would definitely be more fun for you. You would also be enhancing your personality. You would also be enriching your tutor's experience, or your learner's experience of talking with you. So yeah, that's the only thing, right? I hope I made sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
And if I remember correctly, this is the third time you were giving this feedback.
Yes, because in my mind, I can see, your grammar is so strong. I think in every feedback I say, excellent usage of vocabulary, no repeated grammatical mistakes. I know concept wise, Raj Ranjan is a very strong person. So when I know that what is the gap, so it just makes sense to bring it out and express it to you so that you can work on it and achieve whatever your goals are. So that's the only intention.
Definitely.
Yes.
And it's just that the way you ask about all those uh, portions where I feel that I need to work more.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, vocabulary and pronunciation is something. I mean, the way we have to learn every word. I
Hmm.
was for a lot of time. I
Yeah.
used to think that there would be some trick to hack the way we hack grammar. Maybe in the same way we would be able to hack pronunciation as well.
Hmm.
But the more I delve deep into this, I
Yeah.
find that it is all about uh, listening more and more and then searching different words, because there is no such rule that can help you master pronunciation. First, you have should have a sound knowledge of all the sounds,
Yes.
which I'm trying, and I'm unable to come up with or come to terms with certain sounds like
Hmm.
decision. So there are almost 6 or 8 sounds which is uh, creating trouble for me till date. So first I have to encounter all these, and then of course, whenever I come to new words, instead of guessing, I'll have to search that so that I do not make that mistake.
Yes, yes, truly. Because this assumption game, most of the time, I go wrong when I assume the pronunciation, and then it's something completely different, right? So just googling it out helps me. Hope it helps you too.
Definitely.
Very well done, Raj. Nice. I think today you're feeling a lot better. Even your voice is sounding much, much better. So good to know that you're recuperating and you're on the right track of recovery. So wishing you a great day ahead.
Likewise.
Thank you. Thank
Have
you
a
so
great day ahead and
Thank
get well soon. Like you
thank
said, you are a bit underweight.
you. Yes, thank you so, so much. I will see you soon. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye for now. See you in another session.
See you.